And we are on the way and underway with the women's 5,000. The pace here, 15:20, so each kilometer, 3:04.
As we get into the women's 5,000 meter elite section here, let's meet our runners. Wearing his number 1 from New Mexico, Christina.
The facility record is quite incredible. Klostenhofen back in 2020, 14:30.79. We've seen some incredible 5Ks here. Jane Hedengren from BYU went 14:44 after her runner-up finish in the NCAA's back at the Sharon Collier Danville season opener. This year back in December. Again, that was just an epic performance by that young lady. Again, a true freshman. As we get rocking and rolling in this 25-lap race, we will get things ironed out here in just a moment. A field of 20 as Lexi Goff from BYU. We see her out front. We saw her earlier today in the mile, running 4:38. She is our pace setter. And her BYU teammate, the freshman, Makia, who went 4:38.02 for second in that open race, right behind her. And again, those young ladies from Utah are pace setters in this one. Again, 15:20 pace. Elena Hayday. 15:30 effort to make the top 20 in the collegiate ranks at this moment in time. All right, here we go. So we did pick that one up just a little bit, went from 309 to 303. So the tempo definitely has increased. Again, 6:12 through 2,000 meters. And there's our top three would-be finishers. Hayday trying to keep those two pace setters in her sight. She is leading our finishers. You see her wearing number 3 with Ramsey Rutledge right behind, and Morgan Noakes from Utah Valley in the number 3 spot of our projected finishers. There they are right behind our pace setting duo from Brigham Young University. All right, both of them stepped aside just shy of the midpoint as a new leader develops. Jenna Ramsey Rutledge. She has 1540 credentials as they go through 746 through 1,500 meters. So that's 1532 if she can duplicate that 12.5 laps once again. Hayday checking the watch as she slides in a couple strides behind Ramsey Rutledge.
We've still got 12 laps to go. A mile and a half remaining here. And Ramsey Rutledge is going to take us.
So Jenna Ramsey Rutledge.
Excuse me. We have 1 lap to go. Ramsey Rutledge leads. She's followed by Hayday.
Sticking to this commitment to take the lead and push the tempo. 37.4 on the last lap. A standout for the Colorado School of Mines was Ramsey Rutledge. Again, her 1540 lifetime best was here in December of 2024 at the Sharon Collier Danville season opener. She finished 24th in that race. So deep are these fields. Her last Division II race in May. 2nd in the 10,000, 5th in the 5,000. Previously ran for Emporia State in the Midwest, but Colorado School of Mines, one of the top D2 distance programs, as that's the separation between Ramsey Rutledge and Hayday, 1-2 on the track. A metric mile remaining, 8 laps. So Elena Hayday definitely is at that distance right now where things can happen for her in a positive way. Just needs to maintain that distance, and hopefully with maybe using some lap traffic to her benefit, as Ramsey Rutledge is going to come upon a runner that she is going to put a lap behind. And you see from that last lap split, Hayday picked up a couple tenths on Jenna Ramsey Rutledge, formerly from the Colorado School of Mines. The Ore Diggers compete well on both the women's and men's side in Division II NCAAs. Here comes Hayday, starting to close the gap. We'll see how much quicker this lap was for her than the previous one. She's taking a look at that watch. Another 37.4, another 0.4 of a second. So not going for home too early. They still have over 1,000 meters remaining. Elena Hayday from the Minnesota Distance Elite. And pulling up to the shoulder of Ramsey Rutledge is Elena Hayday, a third consecutive 37.4. Hayday competed in the 24 Olympic Trials Marathon for the U.S. So a 5K, even 25 laps indoors. Nothing but a thing, as she right now, distance runner versus distance runner. They match 37.7. Is seemingly just cruising along. Elena Hayday in the number 2 spot. She's run 15:40 for 5K. She pulls up beside Jenna Ramsey Rutledge. A 2:30 marathoner is Elena Hayday. 3 to go. Still battling and still not able to take the lead. She pulls up to the shoulder of Jenna Ramsey Rutledge. Let's see if she can get it this time. Would like to make the pass before the end of the straight, and she does. Elena Hayday, she's run 32:50 a year ago in the 10K. The pace was scheduled to be 15:20, 3:04 per kilometer. Now we have a race. Jenna Ramsey Rutledge, how long does she sit? We're in the final laps of today's elite. Women's 5,000 meters at BU. They have matching 15:40 PRs at this distance, folks. It doesn't get any closer than this. Bell lap, 14:57. Elena Hayday, again, able to take advantage of the lap runner. And also picking up the tempo on the turnover. 35.9. As Elena Hayday is heading her way to a PR, as is Jenna Ramsey Rutledge. Elena Hayday gonna run low 15:30s at BU, as is Ramsey Rutledge. Congratulating each other. So each of them chopping more than a half a dozen seconds off their lifetime bests. Hayday, our winner. Representing the Minnesota Distance Elite. Another strong performance for the land of 10,000 lakes. There you see our official time, 15:30.94. All right, there we see Jenna Ramsey-Rutledge as the two of them were patiently waiting behind our pace setters. Did a great job, the two young ladies from BYU. And then Elena Hayday with the bold move, the push for the finish, the click of the watch, 15:30 for the win. There are the final numbers. As again, Ramsey-Rutledge also chops her PR down from 15:40 to 15:33, and John has our winner, Elena Hayday.
I'm down here with Elena Hayday, just got the win in the 5K here, 15:30 or flat or so. You took control with that last 1K. Talk to me about that move.
Yeah, you know, I was feeling pretty tight. We traveled yesterday, and I kept thinking I was gonna let the girl in front of me go. And then with about 1K to go, I was like, you know, I actually don't feel that bad. I had a teammate who said, time to take control. And I said, okay, time to take control.
And Jenna tried to come back at you in the last 200 or so, and then you just grabbed another gear. Talk to me about that last lap there.
Yeah, I'm actually a marathoner normally. The last month or so, we've been working on a lot of speed work. I've done some of the fastest 200s I've done since I was in high school, and so I was just thinking, about to start marathon training. If I'm going to use the gear, it should probably be now. So.
What marathons are you specifically targeting this year?
I'm doing the Boston Marathon in April, so I'll be back here in Boston. Otherwise, probably another fall major, but that's a little bit too far out to say.
To have that range, right, to go from the 5K back to the marathon, you know, what specific skills are you working on? Obviously the speed work, but you know, people don't realize how much strength or speed you have to hold over a long distance in the marathon. Talk to me about kind of those layers there.
You know, honestly, I would say from the 5K to the marathon, I don't think of it as that different. I mean, I think for the marathon, we end up doing a lot of longer fartleks, but all of it is very aerobic. All of it, I mean, the 5K is super strength-based. So yeah, we're doing strength year-round in the weight room, and I think that helps quite a lot. A lot of, you know, long reps, like 3x3 mile reps. I think that can help in the 5K just to build that kind of strength in the last K, but also in the last couple miles of a marathon. Yeah.
Are you planning on running any other indoor races this season, or is it straight to outdoor? Or marathon run? Straight
to marathoning. My coach, in fact, put it on my training schedule for the day after today. It said marathon training exclamation point, so I think starting tomorrow. But yeah, this was a fun way to get the season kind of started.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on the win here today in the women's 5K. Back to you, Phil.